I'm gonna do a non-spoilers review of Happy Death Day. I just saw an advanced screening of Happy Death Day. It's supposed to be premiering Friday the 13th, but they're gonna release it on the Thursday the 12th at 7 o'clock for some unforeseen marketing reasons. But I mean, this movie was budgeted at like $5 million. It's going to make its money back. It's got like a 90% like ability on Google, 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a D, solid D plus. You know, one of my favorite commentators on Collider Movie Talk is Clark Wolf, Wolf with an E, Clark with an E. I know her doppelganger, and I don't share her opinion on it. She overall liked the movie. The slashes was good. I agree with that. She says that the acting of the main character was. I mean, well, she's. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that she gave an Oscar-worthy performance or whatnot, but I mean, this movie wasn't cast that way. Um, I think everybody gave a great performance. It delivered on what it was. Is she like if this is a comedy first? Was it like a straight up over the top, the next Dumb and Dumber? No. But as a slasher movie, it held up. Some parts of this movie I even saw a possible franchise. Can't do it with the same cast, or maybe you could. That would be interesting. But overall, the premise of Happy Death Day, if you have not already seen some of the trailers, you have Tree, was it Gelbman, is a blissful, self-centered collegian who wakes up on her birthday in the bed of a student named Carter. As the morning goes on, Tree gets the eerie feeling that she's experienced the events of the day before when a mass killer suddenly takes her life in a brutal attack. She once again magically wakes up in Carter's dorm room unharmed. Now the frightened young woman has to relive the same day over and over again until she figures out who is murdering her. Now, from the trailer, you're going to look at that like I did. You're going to go, oh, that's obviously this guy. It's obviously that person. It's obviously this. It's predictable in a lot of ways. But then, when you watch this movie, it was something interesting about this movie. I think it was when she went, bye. I don't know why. I just like when certain people say it. I don't like it when everybody says it. Only a few people can get away with it. Jessica Roth is one of these people. She can get away with it. But there was something about the trailer that made me laugh, and I was like, I'm gonna check this out. Obviously, it's a throwback. It's a remake to Bill Murray's Groundhog Day, which, if you think about it, is a horror movie. If you have to relive the same day over and over again, if you don't know if you're ever gonna get out, depending on how many times he was stuck in this same day over and over again, I think Bill Murray came back hundreds of times. It's a nightmare. You would go crazy. I would probably go on a murder spree one day, and I would become the most alpha human being in the world. I would not be sensitive to killing anymore, and I would know everything. At one point, he thought he was God. So to be in that situation, but to be in this new situation where only your death relaunches the day is even a crazier time loop. So I kind of felt more for her than I even did for him, because all he had to do was become a better person. One spoiler alert, she even tried that, and she's still stuck in it. Only solving her murder got her out of it. But overall, Jessica Roth, like I said, she's not the greatest comedic actress in the world, but as far as a scream queen slasher film, she gave a good, solid performance. Israel Broussard, Carter, the love interest in this movie, gave the good, awkward, guy. Represents a lot of geeky Peter Parkerish types of people. Will he get the girl? Won't he? A person, and he delivered on that. The whole cast. I mean, like I said, for everything that everybody was supposed to do in this movie, overall they gave a solid performance. I laughed. There was a lot of good. It was more jumps than I thought that it would be for a comedic dark movie. But as far as a slasher, Blumhouse, they know what they're doing, and it stood up as a slasher film. I would argue that it was slasher first, comedy second, and then on some scenes it was comedy first, slasher second, but it delivered on both parts. The screenplay was by Scott Lobdell. It was directed by Christopher B. Landon, and produced by Blumhouse. $5 million budget. I guarantee it's gonna knock that out this weekend. Definitely a movie that's going to probably get a good warm reception. It launches the horror movie month of this month, and I think we're heading to see some good stuff. I could see a sequel to this. I'm not saying that it needs a sequel. It's a good standalone, just like Groundhog's Day was. Maybe with a whole different cast. Maybe like a what was the movie where everybody died, and then one by one death came to get them. I don't know. I need some help. What was the movie where everybody died and death was picking them off one by one? No, not that. Like, what was the movie where it had a couple sequels? The person saw himself die and the plane crashed and he flashed out of it.
Oh, Final Destination.
Final Destination. It's almost like a Final Destination kind of a thing. Thanks. So it kind of reminded me of that too. So I could see a sequel, but I would see a sequel with a whole different cast. So I recommend this movie. It was funny as hell. It was very, very. I had a real good time at it. So it kind of reminded me of Final Destination. It reminded me of Groundhog's Day, obviously. It was a better title than Live, Die, Repeat, even though we technically did that. And we're getting a sequel to that. So even though they should have named it what it was originally called, All We Need Is Kill, it all fits. So maybe Tom Cruise will cameo in the next movie. I think it was a good. I think you'll enjoy it. Go check it out. It's Happy Death Day, starring Jessica Roth. She did a good job. I liked it. Will she continue to do comedy? I don't know. She's a good scream queen kind of a person, so I could see her on TV. I could see her. I wish her luck, and I hope this launches a career. This cast, there's one person on this movie that I got my eye on, that I can see becoming the next big thing, and it's not Jessica Roth. Maybe there's two people. I can see it, and I'll mention it maybe later. But overall, I had fun. If you wanna really know what I think, I mean, I'm gonna put the rest of this on Patreon, so we'll just keep on talking. So check me out on Patreon, and you're gonna get the full spoilers. Go into little spoilers onto that one too. So let's check this out. Let's go into that now. And hey guys, thanks for watching this latest video from T3 Medias. If you want more content on this channel, just click right here. If you want some of the elite members only stuff, go to patreons.com/T3Medias. Trust me, it's worth the price of admission. As always, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends. Till next time, guys.